This matchup tonight, it is as David versus Goliath as it gets in the National Hockey League tonight. The Ottawa Senators, who are an all-time bad team, man. Literally, they're not just bad, they're like historically bad so far. 12 games, 1 win. That is terrible. And against the Leafs, can you believe that? Oh, but tonight, dude, they play against, in my opinion, the best team in the NHL right now. It's the Montreal Canadiens. They're so deep. They do everything right. They're not lazy. They work so hard. They can score. They can hit. They can pass. They can shoot. They can fight. So this is going to be an all-time tough task for the Ottawa Senators, who in reality have Brady Tkachuk and Thomas showing up. And Tim Stutzle, but he's a rookie. You can't really fault him for much. And then everybody else is just all-time bad here. I'd like to see what the betting odds are tonight for the Ottawa Senators against the Habs. It's probably like, oh my god, historically in the favor of the Montreal Canadiens, dude. Oh my god, I would love to see what that is. But here's the thing about the NHL. You never know. Sometimes you can be as close to thinking you know, like tonight, but you never do until the puck actually gets dropped and the two teams start playing against each other. That's the beauty of it. And if the Sens do come out and somehow win this game, that would be an all-time story, even though it's just a regular season game. And you guys know I love the Habs. I don't really want to see them get embarrassed by losing to the Sens. But also, it would be a nice little story for the Sens to beat you guys just once. You play them, 9-10 times? Just give them one. Just one, man. A pity win. Like, dude, this is ridiculous how bad the Sens have been. The thing is, though, whichever Habs goalie you have in net, if he's hot, whether it's Price or Allen, the Sens are already in trouble just by that because they don't have very many goal scorers. And look, I mean, if the defense, the forwards for the Habs start getting involved like they have been, it's game over for the Sens, and it's most likely will be. The only thing I can see the Sens trying to do in order to beat the Habs is to try to outwork them. And yes, again, this is going to be incredibly hard because the Habs are not a lazy team. They're not the Calgary Flames here. They are a hard-working team. They can beat you whichever way you want. You pick on the menu which way you want the Habs to beat you, and they'll do it. Whether it's skill and speed, or it's big, greasy toughness, like how the Boston Bruins won the Cup in 2011, Lucic and those guys, eh? But because of the lack of skill on this Sens team, you have to go for the outworking thing. That's all you can do. So first on the forecheck, really trying to grease it out in the corners as much as you can. Hit, and then hit some more if you're the Ottawa Senators. Brady Tkachuk needs to get involved right away. But the problem there is you don't want him fighting. He's your big star. If he fights, you're already in trouble. That's an advantage for the Habs if you get Brady Tkachuk out of the game, even if it's just for a few minutes. And I'm sorry, Marcus Högberg was awful last game. That Draisaitl goal, I cringed so hard. That was one of the worst NHL goals I've ever seen let in. That one and the Chris Tanev one a few days ago, but that one's just bad luck. This one was just terrible positioning and awful execution by Högberg. So Matt Murray needs to come out here and stand on his head. Simple as that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He doesn't need to, you need to play good, play kind of good. No, you need to stand on your head. Play like Dominic Hasek back in the day, okay? Carey Price in his Hart Trophy season. That's what Matt Murray needs to do tonight. And he's capable of doing it once in a while. But, I mean, I knew this when they signed him. He's not a model of consistency. He goes through ups and downs, not counting the injuries, which he has a lot of. But he's capable for a few games of just stealing the show here. And if he can do that, mixed with the Sens putting their work boots on, they might have the slimmest of chances. Even then, the Habs might beat them. Because, yeah, if you're working hard, you're moving your feet, you're going to draw penalties. And then, if you can get Stutzle and Tkachuk clicking on the power play, hey, now you might be cooking with gas. But is that going to be enough against the best team in the North Division? We'll see. This is a way more interesting game than people are making it out to be. People are just saying, it's a throwaway, the Sens and the Habs. Habs are going to crush them. Could be, but I think this is a very fascinating one that people aren't really talking about enough, and I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on this one. Habs fans, Sens fans, if there even are any, let me know what you guys think about tonight. Do you guys think it's just going to be a throwaway, a free throw? You know what I mean? Is it going to be an easy one for the Habs Habs. It very well could be. I hope not. I want an interesting game. Give me something fun to watch here. An underdog Sens team, David versus Goliath at its finest. Show me some fight. Even if the Habs take the W, I want to see some fight from this terrible, terrible Ottawa Senators team. Let me know what you guys think. New hockey content every day. You guys know the spiel. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one.